Kleinfelder is an employee-owned science, architecture, and engineering consulting firm providing solutions to meet our world's complex infrastructure and natural resource challenges. Working as a team, our bright people will deliver the right solutions.
In facility and operations compliance, one of the things that sets us apart from our competitors is not only do we have upfront permitting capabilities for clients, and then also compliance once they're in operations, so they have a lot of regulations that they have to comply with, but we also have people in the company who understand how those businesses operate and need to operate for, to be profitable. So we can bring in those experts that can help us develop processes for those clients that dovetail with all of their systems. So rather than environmental regulation being a burden to them, we can make it easier for them to implement and help streamline their process. In facility and operations compliance, when we're working with our clients, we look at what are the needs of their business, what are the regulations they have to comply with, and what stage of their business life cycle are they at. So we can get in and really understand that business and then help them apply the regulations to their business in a way that can make sense for them. So at the beginning, if they're just starting and they're getting their initial permit to go to construction, we know what that facility can look like and how to set that up so that it's efficient and it makes it easier for them to comply, say, with their air permit. If they're in the middle of their business and they're having trouble complying with some of their regulations and permits, we can come in, and sometimes the permits are written too burdensome or too detailed. We can step back and help them simplify it so it's easier for them to be in compliance with their permit. Well, a good example of a project where we really helped the client was we had a large agency that was building a very large road project, and they were getting ready to go out to bids for construction, and they realized that they owned a quarry, and if they could make the resources of this quarry available to the bidders, it would affect the price of construction pretty dramatically. So they wanted to know if this quarry could be permitted so they could put it in the bid package. And unfortunately, the bid packages had to come together in the next 2 months, and it typically takes anywhere from 4 to 8 months to a year to permit. And so we sat down and took a look at that, worked closely with the client, went to the regulatory agency, and came up with the idea to do parallel permits for 2 options for the quarry. So we had teams together, we worked closely with the agency, we worked closely with the client, and in a period of 3 months we were able to give them 2 options and permit the quarry. And so they were able to get the bid documents out, and it saved them millions of dollars, they estimated. So that was a really great opportunity to help a client with a fast-track process. Well, I think this discipline will continue to evolve as the markets evolve. I mean, a lot of it hinges on what regulations and the needs of the clients, and that's always changing. And I think we're seeing that that's even more dynamic now than it ever has been. So I think when I vision what we're going to become more than a specific what, it's a how, and I think we need to be quicker at adaptation and helping our clients see what's coming in the regulations. If you look at greenhouse gas and climate changes, there's a lot going on right now, and it's hard to anticipate where all that's going to land. So we need to be well versed in that. We need to be understanding how that's going to impact our clients, or even the energy clients. If you look at what's happening in natural gas and exploration, well, we've got a lot of clients that are really trying to move quickly to capitalize on those opportunities, and so we need to be able to staff up and get the teams in place to help them. So I think our evolution is being quicker at adapting to the market changes.